Okay, you can see a couple different projects in this video because I'm doing a couple different things. We're going to lift that up and move those out. Okay, so what I did is I put a layer of this chalk paint on, and I just used my fingers and spread it out. Now I'm waiting for it to dry. It's almost there, and then I'm going to put some foil on here, and we're going to go from there. I bought this a long time ago from Amazon, and it seems to work really well. Whoops, it does fly around, so I am going to turn off my fan. Oh my gosh, it was flying all over. And we're gonna just paste that on here. And I don't know if I'm going to do it all in one place, but I'm anxious to try all these different techniques, and they're all new to me, and I know other people do this. Now, if that paint was completely dry, this wouldn't. There we go. It's coming. It's working. You can get those sheets, and I have those sheets. But I have all of this, and I want to use this up, especially when it's just going to be hit or miss like this. And I have no idea if this is going to work out, how it's going to look, and that's the fun part about doing these videos. I don't know. You're going to see with me. Sometimes I'll know how it's going to work, and it's something that I just want to share out. It's a little wet over there. Let's get some foil on it. Okay, I guess you do want to make sure it dries. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Laura. Yeah, it really will. You'll be able to varnish that down really well once it does dry. This is going to get rolled up, so it doesn't really matter 100%. Sometimes when something comes out really nicely too, I'm glad I have a video for it so I can remember how I did it. You guys do that? Like, oh, how did I make that before? Well, you can go back to your video and see. Okay, we are going to take this up now. Put it on here. Get a baby wipe. I use baby wipes to clean up with on here. It works great. Okay, there we go. Just kind of twisting it a little bit. There's so much in here that we don't know. If it's going to stick, I want to make sure it sticks together with that. I have no idea if this is anything, if this is going to be anything or not. Yep, so I got blue ink. I don't care because this whole thing is going to have that blue in it. Ooh, I do like how that's going to look. Just a little bit. What I might do is, let's see. Okay, so we are going to do this other thing I'm going to do. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, we're going to put those together. I think that's what we're going to do. Get it in frame. I didn't cut them all the right sizes, so let's do that. Get it at least a little bit closer. Oops, I smeared that one. Okay, let's see here. Okay, now I'm going to be right back. I'm going to run this through the pasta maker, the pasta press. I keep calling it a maker, but that's that at this stage, and I'll be right back. So I don't know, it's not the best. It's my first try at this kind of thing. And what I wanted to do is use the other part of that last cutter for the last pair of earrings and see if I can make something out of this. Look pretty cool. I'm going to cut that into a little bit. This one's a little bit more intricate cut, and we're going to see if we can get some pretty pictures, pretty earrings out of these. I liked how that piece looked better up there. We need one more. We like this piece right here, I think. Most satisfying part. Well, it's not the most satisfied. It's pretty darn close. Okay, those look good. Now we're going to just want to get them, see all the paint on my fingers. They're all dried. It's all dried, but I need to get that other piece. Oh, I know where it is. I keep opening up new ones because I don't know where I put my old one. Here it is. So I got these. I love these. They're little silicone tips. But I also just recently bought, these are really soft. I kind of wanted something a little firm, so we might try these too. These were from, this here from the Dollar Tree for $1.25 in the nail selection. I find a lot of good crafting ideas or items, tools in the nail selection at Dollar Tree. So these came with multiple tips. You have this end here and then two like this. So this one is more the flat on this one here, and then these have more the pointed and round pieces to it. So I think I do want this round piece. I'm going to give it a shot before I use my trusty, but this one is just a little too soft on some things. So what I'm looking to do is to get this intersection a little, I want to use the round side. Just kind of smooth it down. And what's nice about the silicone, it doesn't really pull. It just immediately mats it down. So I'm going to put that here. I mean, I guess maybe I should get you into the light more. I don't know why my camera does that, but here we go. And smooth those around here. I love working with the clay. So relaxing. Creating, using your hands to make something. Sometimes they're not all wins, that's for darn sure, but it's all experience in creating your pieces and developing your skill. So you got to keep working with it to get better. It doesn't just happen. Some people are super lucky and it does just happen for them. Put that up there. Let's move this piece here. Gosh, I like how those are. Yeah, that worked perfect for getting that rounded section without putting a divot into it. Love that. And I just make sure that every inch of that is pushed down onto the tile for baking. And these have that back to them. Now I could have put another thin layer of clay on the back of it to make it all uniformed, but I didn't this time. Maybe I will in the future. We'll see. Got 3 sets of earrings out of this. And these are going to be shown in a different video, how they come out finished. And this is going to save a lot of sanding at the end. So yeah, I like those. I like how that came out. Okay. All right, we're going to move on to the next. You'll see these all come out after I bake them. I decided to take the rest of this roll and flatten it out and cut out this piece that goes with these earrings. Just in case I decide, if I don't decide to hang them with that, I'll use those as little button post just by themselves. And we'll see, or I can hang other stuff from it too. Yeah, that's gonna. Okay, so this was all pressed out through my pasta press. Sorry about the camera moving. Okay, we're gonna make, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of these. At least 6. Well, I like how that looks right there. Get a lot of that silver in there. The marbling, I love the marbling look. I've seen people mix colors and they do it to totally get the ombre look, but there's like halfway through when they're mixing and putting it through the pasta press, I'm like, no, those are beautiful that way. I love that coloring with the marbling look. And yeah, it's hard to watch sometimes when I like, oh gosh, that looks good just the way it is. Okay, so these we're gonna pull up. look like little pills. I'm going to do that right there. Well, yeah, those are going to look really cute. I like that. That there. And jump rings are your friends. Sometimes I used to think, oh my gosh, I'm using too big of a jump ring. But you know what? I love the look of a bigger jump ring. I really do. And I think the more I go forward, now there's some things you have to use a smaller jump ring. It does look better. But overall, I am loving how larger jump rings look. And I'm thinking more around 6, maybe 8 millimeter, sometimes 10 jump ring size. So yeah, that's kind of like how I'm thinking these days. I have all kinds of earring findings that I don't know how I'm going to use. But when it comes down to assembling these and putting all the findings together, that's really a satisfying part too, because that gets so exciting to finally see the finished product. And put some resin on here. I can see this lifting up here a little bit. I'm going to make sure all of that doesn't lift up. And now I'm going to move on to another video, but you'll see these come out at the end of your video and we'll assemble them. Okay, so for this next set, I was able to make a couple sets. Of course, I have some pieces left over, and at another time I'll probably assemble them into something or hold them back for combination with other things. But right now, here's this set that I made, and I had these little spacer charms. And let me see if I can turn that to the side so you can see them. When it hangs, see that blue? It's got a turquoise blue to it. Super pretty. And these are just like the little button tops that I could have hung those other earrings from, and I just liked how these look. And now I might do a lot more with these and go from, because I have these little spacer charms in every type of color you can imagine. They're little rhinestones in there, and they go full circle around. Super pretty. So there's that set, and that's just the way it lays on the card. Then I put 2 of these together with a different earring finding, and I hung a little bead in the middle, and I thought these kind of came out. These might be one of my favorite sets. So you can tell that this one is a little lighter than the other one, and I did a little marbling with it. I think these came out so cute with the silver marbling, and I was just really happy with that. These might be one of my favorites right there. And they dangled, they're movable, and I added the glass bead in the center. And then here, I added the turtle. I finally used the turtles, which I wanted to do, and I cut these chains to length and hung those, and added a couple beads at the top and the bottom of the turtle. And so these hang probably about 2 inches, and I thought that came out really cute. I'm gonna have to make a new card for my longer earrings, but those are those 3 pair. And I hope that you like this video, and if you like, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, which ones are your favorite. I don't know what you want to call these, but they're like the double end ones. And then I have the rhinestone charm and then the ones with the turtle. So let me know what your favorite one was. And if you haven't subscribed, I invite you to do that now. Helps the channel grow, keeps supporting the channel. And yeah, and I'll be bringing you a lot more videos. We're going to do some other things besides polymer clay, but that is my kick, and I have thousands, not thousands, but I have quite a few cutters, some brand new ones I'm dying to try out, and of course some resin too. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.